It's time to explore the age-old tapestry.
My life has been a tapestry.
That is rock and roll.
I like that old time rock and roll.
From the 50s
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
to the 90s.
This is a call to all.
And every song has its own story to tell. Without further ado, let's get this party started with me, Johnny G, the classic rock junkie. Let's get it on. It's Johnny G, the classic rock junkie, and welcome to another installment of something I like to call Making Connections. And for today's connection, we are heading to Alabama to highlight a group of musicians who played on some of the biggest rock records of all time. And we'll take a look at the studios where all of the magic happened. All of the songs that you will hear today will be brought to you in part by the Muscle Shoals Rhythm Section.
You asked me to give up the hand of the girl I love. You tell me I'm not the man she's worthy of. But who are you to tell her who to love? That's up to her. Yes, and the Lord above. You better move on. Well, I know you can buy her fancy clothes and diamond rings, but I believe she's happy with me without those things. Still you beg me to set her free, but my friend, that will never be. You better move on. I can't blame you for loving her, but can't you understand, man, she's my girl, and I'm never gonna let her go, 'cause I love her so. And I think you better go. Now I'm getting mighty mad. You asked me to give up the only love I've ever had. Maybe I would, oh, but I love her so. Never gonna let her go. You better move on. 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 You better move on.
The origin of the Muscle Shoals magic begins with Rick Hall, who co-founded Florence, Alabama Music Enterprise with Billy Sherrill and Tom Stafford, both of whom would leave after just 1 year, leaving Hall as the sole proprietor of both the company and the tobacco warehouse building that he transformed into the famed recording studios in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Hall then hired a group of musicians, most notably keyboardist David Briggs, bassist Norbert Putnam, and drummer Jerry Kerrigan, who formed the first Muscle Shoals Rhythm Section. And all three musicians can be heard on Arthur Alexander's top 25 hit, You Better Move On, the song viewed by many as the song that launched Muscle Shoals as a popular recording destination. Briggs, Putnam, and Kerrigan left for Nashville in 1965, and Hall replaced them with a quartet of musicians who would earn the nickname the Swampers. They were bassist David Hood, keyboardist Barry Beckett, drummer Roger Hawkins, and guitarist Jimmy Johnson. When people refer to the Muscle Shoals Rhythm Section, these are the four musicians who received the most notoriety, as Hood, Beckett, Hawkins, and/or Johnson assisted on dozens of classics by some of the most renowned performers of the 60s and 70s. What were some of these songs? Well, let's play a few. And we're going to start with a twin spin from Wilson Pickett.
better slow your Mustang down. Oh yeah, you've been running all over town now. Oh, I guess I have to put your flat feet on the ground. When I said that, listen, all you wanna do is ride around Sally. 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 Oh, listen, one of these early morning days, gonna be wiping your weeping eyes. When I said that, look here, I bought you a brand new Mustang, a 1965. Now you come around signifying a woman you don't wanna let me ride. Mustang Sally now, baby. Oh Lord, guess you better slow that Mustang down. Oh Lord, look, you've been running all over town. Wow, got to put your flat feet on the ground. When I said now, let me say it one more time, y'all. Now all you wanna do is ride around Sally. All you wanna do is ride around Sally. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Got to know how to pony, like Boney Maroney. Mashed potato, do the alligator. Put your hand on your hips, yeah. Let your backbone slip. Do the 1, 2, say, like my little Lucy. Wow. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Need somebody to help me say it one time. Na 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 na. You know I feel all right. Feel pretty good, y'all. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Come on, y'all, let's say it one more time. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Dance to this body with long tall Sally, twisting with Lucy. Doing the 1, 2, say, roll over on your back. I like it like that. Do that jerk. Watch me work, y'all. I'll do it. I'll do it. Help me do it. Help me.
A couple of covers by Wilson Pickett from 1966 that were recorded at the famed studios with the Muscle Shoals Rhythm Section. Pickett's version of Land of a Thousand Dances, a favorite of my dad's, was a chart topper on the American R&B chart, while also peaking at number 6 on both the Billboard Hot 100 and the Canadian Singles Chart. And then before that was a cover of Mac Rice's song Mustang Sally, which Pickett took to number 6 on the R&B chart, and Pickett's version of Mustang Sally was also inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2000. Now, in addition to the Swampers, also heard on Mustang Sally were the Sweet Inspirations, a quartet of female background singers that were led by Cissy Houston, the mother of one Whitney Houston. We'll dive into them on another show, but for now, Mustang Sally wasn't the only Mac Rice song that the Muscle Shoals Rhythm Section played on. 5 years later, in 1971, the Swampers would be backing the Staple Singers' top 15 rendition of the Mac Rice Luther Ingram pen song, Respect Yourself.
If you don't give a heck about the man with the Bible
Back to 1966 we go, where Percy Sledge topped not just the R&B chart, but also the Billboard Hot 100 with When a Man Loves a Woman. A monumental moment for Jerry Hall and his Swampers, as When a Man Loves a Woman became the first Hot 100 chart topper to be produced at Muscle Shoals. And there would be plenty more to come, but more on that in a sec. Many of the artists who recorded at Muscle Shoals, especially in the 60s, were signed to Atlantic Records, and when Atlantic's headman Jerry Wexler signed a struggling Aretha Franklin, he knew immediately that she and the Swampers were a match made in heaven.
You're no good, heartbreaker. You're a liar and you're a cheat. And I don't know why I let you do these things to me. My friends keep telling me that you ain't no good. Oh, but they don't know that I'd leave you if I could. I guess I'm uptight and I'm stuck like glue. 'Cause I ain't never, no, loved a man the way that I love you. Some time ago I thought you had run out of fools, but I was so wrong. You got one that you'll never lose. The way you treat me is a shame. How could you hurt me so bad? Baby, you know that I'm the best thing that you ever had. Kiss me once again. Don't you never, never say that we're through. 'Cause I ain't never, no, loved a man the way that I love you. I can't sleep at night, and I can't eat a bite. I guess I'll never be free since you got your hooks in me. Yeah. I ain't never loved a man. I ain't never loved a man, baby. Ain't never had a man that hurt me so bad. No, but this is what I'm.
Never Loved a Man the Way That I Loved You, the title track of Aretha Franklin's first Atlantic record, which peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 200 Albums chart and was also a top 40 album in Britain. The title track, which topped the R&B chart and was a top 10 hit on the Hot 100, was recorded at the famed studios with the Muscle Shoals Rhythm Section. However, it was the only song to be fully completed in Alabama. The reason being is because Franklin's husband and manager, Ted White, and Fame boss Jerry Hall got into a physical altercation regarding the behavior of a trumpet player in the horn section. After the fight, Hall told Franklin and White that they were no longer welcome in Muscle Shoals. Franklin's producer, Jerry Wexler, however, still arranged to have the Swampers be flown up to New York to record the rest of Aretha's album, and the Swampers would continue to be flown up to work with Franklin on many of her biggest hits across 9 albums from 1967 to 1973. And 1 year after the Swampers appeared on Percy Sledge's Hot 100 chart topper, they found themselves playing on another chart-topping hit when Aretha recorded this Otis Redding song for that same album, and she made it her signature song.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, do you know I got it? All I'm asking is for a little respect when you come home. Hey, baby, just a little when you get home. Just a little bit, mister, just a little bit.
It wasn't just singers from Atlantic flocking over to Muscle Shoals to work with Rick Hall's Swampers. Etta James was on Cadet, a subsidiary label of Chess Records, and she was encouraged to go down to Alabama to work with Hall and the musicians, and it was Hall who suggested to James that she should record the Clarence Carter song Tell Mama, which would become Etta James's first top 10 hit in 4 years. And when Hall visited her in Los Angeles while she was on tour, she emotionally embraced him and thanked him for his help. Unfortunately, though, behind the scenes in Muscle Shoals, the Swampers were not as embracing towards Hall as the politics of money began to rear its ugly head. In 1969, the aforementioned Swampers of Barry Beckett, David Hood, Jimmy Johnson, and Roger Hawkins split with Hall and Fame Studios over financial issues, taking the copyright of the name the Muscle Shoals Rhythm Section with them. They opened up their own studio, Muscle Shoals Sound Studio, in nearby Sheffield, Alabama, and only months later, they found themselves assisting one of the most popular bands from the British invasion, the Rolling Stones.
Childhood living is easy to do. The things you wanted, I bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. You know I can't let you slide through my hands. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. I watched you suffer a dull aching pain. Now you decided to show me the same. No sweeping exits, oh, off stage lines could make me feel bitter, treat you unkind.
after we die. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses, we'll ride them someday.
The Rolling Stones released their worldwide #1 album Sticky Fingers in 1971, which was highlighted by the singles Wild Horses and Brown Sugar, the latter being a North American #1 hit. And both songs were recorded, at least in part, at the Muscle Shoals Sound Studio, with Swamper guitarist Jimmy Johnson serving as an engineer on those sessions. There is an awesome documentary simply titled Muscle Shoals that you can find on YouTube free of charge. And it talks about the history behind the sound of Muscle Shoals, touching on the origins with Rick Hall, discussing both the Fame Studio and its counterpart, the Muscle Shoals Sound Studio, highlighting the brilliance of the rhythm section members, from the OGs to the Swampers, to also the horn section, which you've heard on several of the songs that I've played. The documentary also features interviews from Hall, rhythm section members, and stars like Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Aretha Franklin, Wilson Pickett, Etta James, and many other artists who recounted their experiences of recording with the Swampers, and they explained why Muscle Shoals became such a hotspot for recording artists. Now, among those not interviewed for the documentary was Paul Simon, who recorded parts of 2 albums at Muscle Shoals Sound Studios, 1973's There Goes Rhymin' Simon, and the Grammy-winning #1 album, Still Crazy After All These Years. And here's a song from each of those albums.
Come on, take me to the Mardi Gras, where the people sing and play, where the dancing is elite and there's music in the street both night and day. Hurry, take me to the Mardi Gras, in the city of my dreams. You can legalize your lows, you can wear your summer clothes in a New Orleans.
And I will lay my burden down, rest my head upon that shore. When I wear that starry crown, I won't be wanting anymore.
my little town, I grew up believing God keeps his eye on us all. And he used to lean upon me as I pledged allegiance to the wall. Lord, I recall my little town, coming home after school, flying my bike past the gates of the factories. My mom doing the laundry, hanging out shirts in the dirty breeze. And after it rains, there's a rainbow, and all of the colors are black. It's not that the colors aren't there, it's just imagination they lack. Everything's the same back in my little town, my little town. Nothing but the dead and dying back in my little town. Nothing but the dead and dying back in my little town. In my little town, I never meant nothing, I was just my father's son. Saving my money, dreaming of glory, twitching like a finger on the trigger of a gun. Leaving nothing but the dead and dying back in my little town. Nothing but the dead and dying back in my little town. Nothing but the dead and dying back in my little town. Nothing but the dead and dying back in my little town. Nothing but the dead and dying back in my little
Paul Simon's 1975 Grammy-winning album Still Crazy After All These Years yielded 4 top 40 singles, one of which was My Little Town, Paul Simon's reunion single with his former singing partner Art Garfunkel. My Little Town and the title track were the only 2 songs from Still Crazy to be recorded in Alabama with the Swampers. But on Simon's previous album, There Goes Rhymin' Simon, the Swampers were more prominently featured, specifically on hits like Loves Me Like a Rock, Kodachrome, and the previously heard Take Me to the Mardi Gras. In all, the Muscle Shoals Rhythm Section played on over 500 recordings, 75 of which were certified either gold or platinum based on their respective sales. And in addition to the aforementioned members of the Rhythm Section, from the original trio of Norbert Putnam, David Briggs, and Jerry Kerrigan, to the quartet known as the Swampers, Jimmy Johnson, David Hood, Roger Hawkins, and Barry Beckett, other musicians who appeared on Muscle Shoals sessions include keyboardist Dewey Spooner Odom, bassist Tommy Cogbill, guitarists Pete Carr, Dan Penn, and Junior Lowe, and of course, the Muscle Shoals Horns. And just think about it. All the songs that we heard here today, and so many big recording stars, were all connected to this group of session musicians, who in turn were connected to a man named Rick Hall, who chased and achieved the dream of becoming a renowned record producer. Well, that's about all the time we have for today, but before we go, I do have one more song I want to play for you. Although this rocker was known for having a backing band called the Silver Bullets, Bob Seger turned to the Swampers numerous times in the mid to late 70s, and together, Seger and the Swampers scored a top 25 American hit and a Canadian chart topper in 1977 with this classic.
I remember standing on the corner at midnight, trying to get my courage up. There was this long, lovely dancer in a little club downtown. Loved to watch her do her stuff. Through the long, lonely nights, she filled my sleep. Her body softly swaying to that smoky beat. Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. In the pool halls, the hustlers and the losers used to watch them through the glass. Well, I'd stand outside at closing time just to watch her walk on past. Unlike all the other ladies, she looked so young and sweet. She made her way along down that empty street. Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Sometimes even now, when I'm feeling lonely and beat, I drift back in time and I find my feet down on Main Street. Down on Main Street.
Thank you so much for exploring this incredible group of musicians with me, and I hope we can explore the tapestry of rock again soon. Until next time, this is Johnny G, the Classic Rock Junkie, reminding you to keep rocking on.